Hello, everyone, and welcome to the newest episode of the Anime Dads Podcast, where we talk about anime because that's what we really like to talk about is anime. And if you are listening in, I'm assuming you must also like anime, so you are in the right place. My name is Bjorvio, and joining me today, all the way from the planet Jupiter, who just graciously decided to stop off here on his way to Mercury, we have the fantastical Anime Dad.
Yeah, Mercury was a bit far. I needed a bit of a break along the way. It's great to be here. It's great to talk about anime. It's great to be with Bjorvio. And if you're new, thank you for joining us. Please subscribe, share to friends if you like what you hear. If you don't, still listen because it's good to have something you don't like in your life to make you stronger. So, let's.
This is your training arc, exactly.
This is your training arc. Um, what are we talking about today, Bjorvio?
So we actually have a super fun topic today, as always. Essentially we have created five anime characters. Well, I guess we didn't create. We selected five anime characters, and they are going to attack our co-host one at a time. So we need to defend against these anime characters. And we're going to talk about what defenses we would use to defend our home against the onslaught of invaders.
Yeah, I'm excited. I really am. It's gonna be it's gonna be improv, so it's gonna be random, interesting, and we might say some really amazing stuff. That's the cool thing about improv. It could be amazing. It could be. Talking about improv, let's get into our improv conversations or questions and answers. I will say two questions, and then you pump out two questions. The answers are improv. The questions are improv. We'll get into it. First improv question for you, Bjorvio. Let's pretend you were an idol on stage. Okay,
Am I not?
you are. You are. Let's say you're a
Okay.
pop
Okay.
idol.
Okay.
All right.
Am I not?
Uh, that's true.
We'll just roll with it for this time, though. It's fine.
Yeah. Let's pretend you didn't know you were a pop idol, and you were performing on a giant stage in front of thousands of people. You've just finished a song that made you feel incredible. The crowd's going crazy. What would one thing be? What would you have to say for you to get the audience to turn on you immediately? And it needs to be anime based.
Oh, easy. Shao Tucker was in the right.
Sorry, I should have mentioned that you had to believe what you were saying. So thanks. Yeah,
Oh,
that's very
dang,
cheap.
dang. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's definitely not true. Um, that I. Okay. Lloyd and Yor are currently not a couple.
Interesting. Very, and you said currently. I like that. Very interesting. Okay, and it'll shut people up because people love the couple theory. All right, second question for you. Uh, you have $5 to spend on any online anime merch for a friend who's just getting into anime. What do you buy them and
I
why?
buy them the Elric's pocket watch.
For $5.
Look, man, you can find some cheap stuff out there. It doesn't have to be good quality. I mean, mine was only like 10, so I think you can find one for $5 if you look hard enough.
I think I did see one. I wanted to actually buy one, and I might have to because you got me excited about it. And does your pocket watch work?
Yeah, yeah, it fully works. 100%.
Okay, I need to do that then. Do you carry it around with you?
Only when I'm on official state alchemy duties,
True. Which is all the time.
which is all the time, so yes.
All right, what's your first improv question?
Okay, so the first one, I'm gonna go with where I thought the idol one was going. So you are a professional idler. I don't know if that's a word. We're gonna say it's a word. You
It
just give
is.
a massive concert on stage, and as the crowd is going wild, you decide you are going to say something that is going to hype them up to the point that they will be your fans forever, what do you say to them? And why are you wearing a chicken costume while you say it?
Chicken costumes because that is my idol name. I was called Chicken Legs in high school, and now that's my idol name. I use it as a pro for the idol group, just like Deku uses his bullying name as a positive thing. So we called the Roosters, and the thing I say to hype everyone up is I am here, and then All Might lands behind me and destroys the stage, killing everyone in a 5 kilometer radius. But it hypes him up before that happens. He accidentally did that. He got smashed there by Anomu.
That's the Yep, that can hype up everyone real quick. And then that's actually how you remember in season one of My Hero how All Might's making his debut carrying a bunch of people out.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's actually that scene. Little.
Fact. Actually,
Hmm.
he didn't. He's not like Superman. He didn't go race after the Noma. They just punched out of the UAJ to make sure he didn't like kill anyone on the way down.
To be fair, he didn't have any time left.
Oh, that's a good point. uh, just by the way, I watched the new Superman movie, and
It's so good.
it's really good. It's really
Yeah,
interesting, and
yeah.
I love how he's not overpowered from the get-go. It's
No,
and him as Superman, I get
really
behind.
solid.
Mm.
Really solid. Yeah, yeah. Speaking of Superman, um, which anime character would make a really good villain for Superman, given Superman's little known weakness to ramen?
Sanji, of course, but but because he'd probably steal Lois. Lois, is that her name? From
Lois, yeah, Lois Lane.
Yeah, and then make ramen. I was trying to think of someone while you were talking. I was like, who could make kryptonite? Like, whose quirk or anything could like make kryptonite from their body or teleport or something like that him to kryptonite? Because that would be a really good villain. But Sanji, he could probably make a killer ramen that would take Superman downtown.
So
Mm,
actually, what you mean by killer ramen is killer ramen.
yes, very good. All right, well, let's get into our conversation. So we're going to pump out one person each. One person each. I'll do my first person who's attacking your house, and you need to defend against that in some way, shape, or form. We can't summon characters. It needs to be us
Nope.
defending against that. Um, and then
But we do have an unlimited budget, kind of. But also not really. Essentially, it's not that we have an unlimited budget. It's just we have the resources to make it work, but we don't have an infinite amount of resources. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? I think that makes
that
sense.
makes complete sense. That makes complete sense. All right, so uh, your first person to combat against is Shigaraki from My Hero Academia.
Shigaraki from My Hero Academia. That's not going to be easy. Um, because I his regeneration is going to make that really stinking hard. Plus, his decay can get rid of a lot of defenses, but it's not impenetrable. Okay, so we've seen really high power lasers take down Shigaraki to some extent, but the best thing that we can do is we gotta attack his mind. Okay, we have to attack his mind. So the best way to do that, I'm gonna put him in a hall of mirrors.
I can see how that would work. I can see how that would work. He's quite a guy who gets all up in his head quite regularly, and he doesn't look in the mirror often, obviously based on that hairstyle. So he could go insane.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And to those saying, Well, can't he just decay the Hall of Mirrors? Yeah, he probably could. But see, here's the thing: the damage has already been done. Shigaraki likes to have fun. I think he would try it out for sure. And then all you got to do while he's in there is just blast some music from like his dad talking to him or somebody like that, and boom, now he's unstable. We use that to our advantage.
Game over. Good point. All right, that's who I chose. Let's do it like a Yu-Gi-Oh battle. Who do you choose? Yugi?
All right, so with mine, I play Shota Aizawa in defense mode.
In full attack mode. Uh, Shoto Aizawa. He'd be a very...
Keep in mind, you don't have any quirks, so
No,
his ability might not be that great, but
he's incredible.
don't underestimate the man.
And I'm not. I'm not. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stay inside. He's attacking, trying to get in. And I'm very, very quickly going to find a soundtrack, a sleep soundtrack, get my most comfortable pillows out, comfortable bed, dim the lights. So when he breaks in, I'll be in another room, but hopefully the setting will allow him to get a bit sleepy and pass out on the comfortable bed. Another option, which is quite simple and easy, a flash grenade. I'm going to chuck a flash grenade in there once he's comfortable, once he's relaxed, even once he's, woken up after the sleep. Take his eyesight out. He's only human. His eyesight's gone. Then he probably still would be incredible, but maybe I'll just focus on the sleep thing and then pump some gas in there to keep him sleeping until I can find another solution or a friend to help me out.
I'll be your friend. Against Aizawa, maybe not, but I'll be your friend.
Yeah, for sure. All right, good choice. All right, good card. Good card. I'm gonna play Levi Ackerman in full attack mode. Go, Levi.
Okay, Levi Ackerman in attack mode. Okay, I summon Underground Basement.
Underground basement.
Yep, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna make a gigantic steel basement and live down there. Good luck using your 3DM gear then.
How long could you? All right, I suppose it'll be a good enough one if you're prepared for it, and you could last for a long time in the underground basement. Let's say
Longer than he could out there.
yeah, I mean that's probably the only thing that you could actually do. Levi goes up against a Razor. I know we're not bringing people in. I just thought of that now. I reckon Levi would take it.
I think Levi has longer range and is faster. And yeah, I think Levi could take him.
Agreed. Um, Good choice. All right, who's your next card?
All right. So now I summoned the Sound Hashira Tengen Uzui.
The Sound Hashira would be a challenging foe, a very, very challenging foe. Um,
Yeah, because he can
Utsui.
hear you from like a mile away,
I know,
and
and
he's a shinobi.
he's flashy as well. You know what I did to that? I think. Um, oh, if I've got time, I'm probably gonna get a hold his wife's hostage, but they're actually really strong, so that won't happen. Or because his hearing's so powerful and engaged, I'm gonna turn music really loud, get gongs, and get uh, different sound grenades. So when he breaks through the door, he'll be overwhelmed because he obviously focuses on composition, on rhythm, on timing. But if his ears are taken out in the fray, that might give me an opportunity to escape. It probably won't, but it might. Or Another option, I'm going to put a mirror as soon as he walks in. Just one mirror with really good lighting. And I think his arrogance would take over. And he'd fix his hair for the next 3 hours, which would give me an opportunity to escape.
That's good. That's good. I can dig that. I can dig that.
All right,
It's
I
very flashy.
very flashy. I put down um, two cards, but they're upside down. Okay, for now. That's I don't have
Okay.
my turn yet. And then I play Gojo.
Satoru Gojo.
Satoru Gojo.
Well, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put two cards down on the field face down as well.
Hmm.
Um, oh man, Satoru Gojo between red, blue, and hollow purple. The six eyes technique, levitation, reverse curse energy. That's gonna be really hard. Gojo doesn't, and in freaking let's not count infinity. Like you can't really. There's not a lot of things you can do against somebody like Satoru Gojo, which is why I am going to have my house summoned by or swallowed by greed from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood into the fake portal. So that Gojo would get summoned, would try and think I'm there and go there. And yeah, I'd have to spend the rest of my life in Greed's stomach, but maybe I could trick Gojo in there by telling him, I don't know, maybe there's a cute girl. Maybe there's a pink-haired kid that needs to learn how to use reverse curse energy. Or maybe I just impersonate Sukuna and he goes in there and boom, he gets swallowed up by greed and there's no way out without a human transmutation circle, which Gojo cannot perform at this time.
That's good. I like that. And Gojo also does have a lot of arrogance. I think if Sukuna's down there, he'd jump down there without it. Without it. I mean, that's how he got. He gets caught on the regular. Is his arrogance.
Either that or I say that greed is my domain expansion in that there's no way he could survive it.
Yes. Great one. Really good choice. All right. Well, let's get into our trap cards.
Well, I still have one for you. Don't think you escaped that easily. I
Oh,
still have
sorry.
one more monster in my hand.
Damn, you do.
And I summon my first actual monster instead of character. I summon the dragon from reincarnated as a slime.
Oh, that's. He's extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. That would be a really challenging
Oh,
one.
and by the way, any answer that has already been said cannot be repeated by either person. So you cannot use pride or greed. Gluttony. Gluttony,
What?
that's what, there we
But
go.
that's his main thing. Okay, can't use gluttony. Oh, you mean like something like that? Okay. Yeah. No, I mean it. To be honest, he even though he's extremely challenging, it would be an easy enough person to get around. He is not extremely intelligent, and he thinks of himself extremely highly. Um, so immediately I'd go into a fetal position and then talk about how wonderful his hair is, how cool he looks, this, that. Say I'm a friend of Rimuru's, um, but just flatter him to the 10th degree and ensure that I know that I'm completely weaker than him, because I think he's the type of person that would easily succumb to that. Again, a lot of what we people were saying do have a lot of arrogance because of their extreme power, and pride is
Right.
before a what?
Pride is before father because father summoned him to the throne room that day, obviously.
You got Full Metal Alchemist on the mind.
Must be. It's not like someone brought up the pocket watch or anything.
Um, but yeah, it'd be extremely challenging. Or food. I'd probably have it like a plate of giant amounts of food that would allow, because he's a foodaholic. Um, All right, my next person for you, my trap card. I'm gonna play my trap card, and my first trap card is Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. Now, Hisoka is, for those of you who don't know, he's the guy who kind of, has red hair, dresses
Oh
very
yeah, yeah, yeah.
brightly.
Okay, okay.
He's got the cards on his face and stuff. He uses a curse technique, not a curse technique, a like a bungee gum ability, where he can use his life force or to stick to things and pull it forward. He's very sadistic, very strange, but extremely intelligent. What you gonna do?
Mm, that's a hard one, considering I can't summon other characters to come to my aid. That is definitely a hard one. So obviously, I'm probably not outsmarting this dude. I'm not stronger than him. So my best guess is I'm gonna have to come up with a plan that is so outrageous, that is so absolutely insane
Yeah.
that it's gonna have to work. So I'm gonna pull a Hashira training mansion from Demon Slayer season 4 and just blow up my house when he tries to enter it while I am located well beneath the explosion. Yes, I might lose my hearing even though from shockwaves, but it's the best shot I have.
Good one. I like it. That's
If it
I mean,
fooled
you're right.
Muzan, it can fool him.
You've got um no other option. Good choice. Good choice. All right. Well, what is one of your trap cards?
Mine, I didn't go for raw power this time. I went for somebody that I think would be dastardly to plan against. And that is, by activating my trap card, Dr. Zeno from Dr. Stone.
Damn it. Yeah.
Never thought of him, did you?
He'd be tough. He'd be extremely blooming tough. He is intelligent. He is fast. He's always got a counterattack and a plan. Um, I really don't see a way out of it, really. The only thing, if I distract him somehow, but without him noticing me distracting him with something I say is impossible. So I'd say, "Hey, science, science can't do this, or science can't do that." And then him do a scientific lesson of some sort to allow me to escape because he's such an advocate of science. Um, but that would be highly. He's just too incredible and too smart. Unless I could summon a stronger person to actually take him out physically, it just might be too tough. Or I play him in a game of chess, and while he is looking down at the board, throw salt in his eye and run away. So those are my two options.
It's not a bad option. I don't know how. To be fair, I don't know how I would counter him either. He's way too stinking smart.
All right, my final trap card. You, I turn it over. You look at your window. There's a big yellow head. Kora Sensei's here to get you.
Bro, I was really hoping you didn't say Koro Sensei. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh man, that's gonna be hard. 'Cause he's so smart, he's so fast, and so caring. But the best thing I can do is use his caring to my advantage and play dumber than a sack of rocks, and have him teach me just about every subject that I could think of. Build a relationship with him so that he doesn't really have much of a desire to take me out. And I mean, obviously, I can't outrun Koro Sensei. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a nearby lake Okay, I'm gonna find a nearby
Got it.
lake, and we are going after we spent a long time bonding and learning and stuff like that. I'm gonna challenge him to a swim off, go under the water with like a snorkel and just wait because it's not like he can do anything to me under there. And then if he does try and see how long I'm going to be under there, I'm going to splash him with water and then try and pull him down under. I don't think it's going to work, but I mean, we don't have any of the anti-him technology that he has. I
Yes,
have to find some way of fighting dirty, and
that's the
that's the
only
best
option.
option I have.
That is really the best option you have. Great choice. All right, so you got one final trap card that might turn the game around. Who is it?
Yeah. And this is a character that you don't know very well, and that's okay
Yeah.
because it's so ridiculous
Oh no. Okay.
that I can't wait to see how you prepare for Boxo.
Waxo. How do you spell that? BX.
Boxo is the vending machine from the I got reincarnated as a vending machine, now I wonder the dungeon anime. And no, he's not just a regular box or vending machine. Has some magical abilities with insane durability and magic when all this fun jazz. But he can't
Okay.
talk other than saying, "Hello there."
That sounds terrifying. Imagine a vending machine at your door that says hello there. And once you've bent on it, like you're breaking in and taking you out. Um, that is very. Vending machines are durable normally without magic. Um, I would most likely. What's a weakness of a vending machine? Oh, I know what I'd do. I'd crumple up a $10 note and shove it in him, and then hopefully it'll give me time while he's spitting it out, sucking it back in, spitting out, sucking back in, to pour like a Coke on his circuit boards. Even though he's extremely durable, I'm sure Coke would take him out somehow eventually, but probably not. Um, how big is he? Can he even fit through a door?
Not really. No, Boxo is literally the size of a vending machine.
So, so how's he gonna get in my house?
That's the only thing. He'll probably have to be dropped off from an airplane and just like crash into your home or something.
That's the only
You just hear this like crash, boom. Hello there.
thing. I was thinking I'll just be standing at the window and he'll just be like hitting against the wall like this, but he'll never be able to get in.
Oh yeah, no, Boxo can't move.
Oh, great. Amazing. You didn't tell me. That's okay. Well, that makes things easier. But I think it's a pretty even draw, a pretty even match. If you listening have any comments on what we've said, or if we missed out on some obvious weaknesses, or even not so obvious ones, let us know. We'd love to know what we missed out on because, to be honest, Boxer is probably going to show up in my nightmares tonight. Um, I don't even want to watch the anime because it is the depiction I have of him is terrifying. Um,
Well, I was going to send you a picture, but I guess I'll just hold off on that then. If I don't want to keep you up for 3 days.
I'm just going to be looking at my roof every 5 seconds. He's not going to dive in. But that's great. And if you've got any other improv ideas similar to what we just did, send them through. We'd love to hear those as well. Let's get into the improv section of today's podcast. And the improv section is it's going to be based on what we were just doing. Okay. So
Okay.
you have to say an anime character, and I need to try to think of as fast as I can within like 3 seconds an anime character that would be a good counter for that character.
Okay.
Okay. Then
Okay.
I say one,
All
you
right.
say a counter, and we continue. You can say the anime character in a different voice every single time. I'm gonna keep my voice the same.
All right. Sounds good. Am I going first or are you going
You're going
first?
first. You're going first.
All right. I already got one. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Shoto Todoroki.
Todoroki's a great one. Todoroki's a great one. Three, two, Vegeta. I'm gonna say Vegeta because he is gonna. Come on, Vegeta is very similar to Endeavor, personality wise. He's gonna crush him in regards to even just him saying "shot." Can you say Shoto in his voice?
Yeah, hold on. Shoto!
Yep. Yeah, he's gonna pee himself. That's for sure. Um. Okay. Ash Ketchum.
Um,
Three.
Koro Sensei.
Oh, he'll teach him to be the very best.
Yeah, but see, Ash just throws out Pokemon. Koro Sensei throws out assassins.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. He's good with students too. All right, give me one.
Lloyd Forger.
Oh, he is perfect. Okay, it's gonna be Freywin. Freywin. Um Lloyd Forger versus someone who's lived for 1,000 or so years. I think in a battle of intellect, she might outwit him, and even in a battle of physicality, it'd be close.
It'd be a fun fight to watch. I would love to see Lloyd dodge a Zoltarok and her try and use defense magic against a bullet.
Okay. Um. Okay. Let me just look. It's gonna be against the bullet. Um. All right. I am gonna go with Yugi.
Yugi. Lemillion.
Lemillion.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be friends.
Yeah, they probably would be friends, but you can't tell me Miria wouldn't like if he's in a world where it's like, oh, I'm going to use duel monsters and we're going to have a game. Wow, really? That sounds awesome. I'm gonna do that, no problem. And then as soon as it's like, I attack your life points, he just permeates.
All right. Your final one. Go for it.
Okay, okay. Oh man, I had a good one. Who was it? Cannot remember who it was for the life of me. Oh, I got it. mm, what? Now for me.
Now for me, our toonie. Okay, Nami.
Ooh, okay. I actually see where you're going with that one.
You know where I'm going with that one? I mean, come
Yep.
on. Nami is all about the money. I think they probably marry each other.
Raptalia be pissed.
She would be pissed. But come on, like, they probably a perfect combination with finances, and he's
Right?
level-headed. I think they'd do real well. Um, all right, all right. Take us home with three voices of your choosing, having a conversation, and finish with plus ultra like always.
For those listening, this is a regular thing I do in my voice messages to him. Just, I'm sure you thoroughly enjoy them.
We all love them, my whole family.
All right, boys, listen up. We're going to end the newest episode of the Anime Dads podcast, and we're going to do it together. I need everyone in tip-top shape. So, first over there, I'm going to need you to come up with something incredibly witty.
Oh, well, I can sure do the best I can. Okay. Um, thanks everyone for listening today. You guys are the Mouska friends of the Mouska house. I really appreciate all of you listening.
All right. That was good. That was good. A little bit cheesy, a little bit corny. Not gonna lie, I don't know what a Mouska anything is. So how about we never use that ever again? Okay? Thank you. And then the last one, I'm gonna need you to bring all the energy. I'm gonna need oomph. I'm gonna need power. I am going to need going beyond plus ultra energy. But you don't get to say that line. That's my line. Okay?
All right, so here's what you gotta do. You gotta come back next week. We got another episode, and you are going to laugh your freaking head off. And it like this. You thought that was my actual head, didn't you? No, that's just a boar. So come back next week, or else I will track you down, and I will eat all of your food.
That was a little bit intense. To be fair, I don't you already do that anyway? I mean, my cupboard's completely empty. Next time, could you please, like, leave my cupboard out of it?
No, absolutely not.
I really think you guys are getting a little bit too violent for me.
How about you shut up?
How about both of you just, like, calm down or something? We still have to end the episode here. Focus, people! Focus! All right, you say go. You say beyond. I say plus ultra. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Go
Beyond!
Plus
Ultra.
ultra!
Mickey would be an evil villain.